Ladies and gentlemen, the Dota scene is in shambles and we need your help to see if these gamers were griefing or not griefing. I just received a fresh case on my desk. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Scripting hacking accusation of a Monkey King. Interesting. I don't know how script and hackable this is, but sometimes people will, they'll just report someone for everything if they were toxic, including scripting and hacking. But you never know. We'll have to see. They have 4 markers here, and it's an immortal level game, so it's a very high level Dota game. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Immortal draft, we don't see what the role was. They TP'd back to mid.
Radiant's courier has been I'll make you pay for this.
Buys back, buys a smoke. He's flashing the menu at himself just to kind of see what his options are. So he's the mid laner. Yeah, if he teleported home, he would have survived. He teleported back to his tower, and then the dot tick killed him. It's already griefing. An argument can sometimes be made for buying back to not miss out on XP. Okay, it's getting bad now. Okay, that's pretty bad. I don't think this is scripting and hacking. This may just be a tough day at the office situation. Okay, he's gonna go up here, maybe ping the Elder Titan a little bit. Gonna ping your, yeah. Gotta ping that guy. Just make sure that he knows that he's the problem. His mental game is gone 100%. Huskar is a tough mid lane to fight against. Okay, let's see what he does. He's gonna be alive soon. He really doesn't have very much money at all. He has a hatchet, 3 branches, and an orb of frost. Okay, he's gonna actually try to block the creep wave here. He may give it his best effort. He's disguising himself as a range creep. Maybe Huskar won't know that it's him. He can't trade with Huskar. Even if he gets his, what is it called? Jingu Mastery? Yeah, even if he gets his required hits, the dot tick of Huskar is just so much. He's gonna die now. There's a little bit of lifesteal there, but yeah. Even myself as a non-Monkey King player who's not immortal or divine, that wasn't gonna work. He's gonna be alive again soon. He's clicking the Elder Titan here. Just gotta make sure you ping your allies while you're dead, so they know what's going on. He's gonna disguise himself as a courier, and then slowly walk to lane. Terrorblade gets a kill, and that's good.
Double kill.
Okay. Their safe laner's getting some work done. Let's see if the Monkey King can have a mental recovery here.
Excellent. Radiant's middle tower is being
He's not buying his next item. I'm not sure why. Okay, now he's just following the Elder Titan as a courier. I've seen this a few times where I don't know what other word there is for it. Some people call it a hate boner, where you're like super fixated on harassing one person in particular. And for this Monkey King, it's the Elder Titan. We saw them looking at Elder Titan earlier, and then now he just has them on follow. He just right-clicked the Elder Titan and he's following them. So this is clearly a grief. We don't need to see more, but we can watch a little bit more out of morbid curiosity. At the immortal level bracket, this is not what you want to do. You're not generating value for your team. You're soaking XP. He micros his courier in the fountain, which is good. I guess. Yeah, he's not buying any items. He's gone full tilt. Completely lost it. He's even moving his camera too, so he's invested in this. He's still focused on the task at hand. And then suddenly Monkey King decides to try. He gets a kill. Wow. They get another kill. But can he escape the Slardar? No, he's dead.
Radiant's top tower has been denied. Bastards.
Huskar's level 7.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Dire got both the wisdoms there.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
It's just gonna farm now. Yep, he'll just farm. Okay, there's one more marker here at the end. The question is, will the Monkey King break his items?
a whole lot of murder going on here. We have Radiant's entered into a safe ownage.
The Elder Titan using the high five emoji. And they're gonna farm together holding hands. 12 minutes in, they're both level 5. How many times has Monkey King died? He's died 4 times, so that's bad, but I've seen worse.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Can Elder Titan stun his ally?
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is under siege.
He cut his tree. Oh, that's what happened.
Bottom tower under
Thank you.
fire. Dire's
He's gonna do it again.
is being attacked.
Oh, Monkey King's trying to... Okay, he's gonna jump for a different tree.
A quantity of murder will siege, and Dire's top tower is under siege.
There's something that happens to some Dota players. As they get to Immortal, they've just dealt with so much stress and strain
Being attacked.
that they just...
Radiant
The hinges are off at this point.
Radiant's bottom tower
If they were on the rails at some point, they're no longer upon those rails.
under siege.
Monkey King...
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom tower is demolished. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Bottom barracks has fallen.
It's crazy. He's returned to Monkey. Pretty much. Yeah, that's where he lived. Monkey King lived out the rest of his days atop the trees. Okay, I don't think it was hacking, but it was definitely a thoroughly griefed game. And he brought dishonor upon himself, and upon his ancestors, and upon his relatives. Wow. Gotta give it to him. If we ever get a case of an immortal player griefing, it's almost 100%. These players know Dota. They also know how to ruin a Dota game. That's amazing. Disgusting, but amazing. Are Monkey King's relatives accountable for their dishonor, though? Well, it's kind of an AoE of dishonor, you know? And not all of the relatives are going to receive equivalent dishonor. It would fall most heavily upon the relatives who set a poor example for this Monkey King player. We have another immortal. Any bets on whether this immortal player is going to be guilty of feeding? Let's see the first marker. Oh, it's a jungle Venomancer. Junglist. Okay, he's gonna poison this Ricky, but Ricky has a shield rune. Ricky's level 10. The score is 20-5. So this is not a good game for the Dire team. So far, Veno has died 5 times. They're level 8. So they're not the lowest on the team. But they are second lowest. Does anyone know why, for the previous Immortal game, there was no role listed, but this time there is? Can you have a role queue game in Immortal? Huh. Okay. Let's see what the Veno is going to do. They probably need to leave the situation. They're very hurt.
My thanks will come later, when you least expect it.
Oh, he just died. What happened there? What happened? He's farming the woods, and then Ricky kills him again. So normally we consider griefing to involve intention, and I don't think there was a clear intent to grief in that situation. So far there have been 2 deaths to an invisible character that maybe they could have played more cautiously, but their team is woefully far behind. So it's going to be tough to get good value here. Veno TP's bottom again. Thank you, Boss Giant, for sponsoring this stream today. Okay, Venomancer's going to die to the Ricky once again. That's tough. I'm not sure what he needs to do against this. Maybe a Ghost Scepter, because I think Ricky's damage is almost all physical. Let's just take a look here. I can learn some Dota. Blink Strike is magical damage. Tricks of the Trade. I would assume that's physical. Okay. Venomancer is back. What's he gonna do? Slither slowly to lane.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
If it's below 8.5 KMR or top 0.5%, you can queue for rolls. Oh.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. So now Veno's just going to play it safe here. He's going to hide in the woods. I wonder how long he's going to stay here. He might be waiting for his team. Maybe he's going to step out now. It's very brave of him. Ricky is mid. Night Stalker ults. You would think that you would want him to be with his team, because if Ricky jumps him, he can kill him under tower again, and he just saw Ricky was mid.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
He's going to help defend this tower. And then Ricky kills him again. This poor Venomancer.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Their team isn't really able to get anything done between any of them. I don't know how much you can pin this on the Venomancer, but he should definitely help here. I don't know why he's just watching his teammate get killed. Oh, he got him! He poisoned him! Nice. Okay. That's a mark in favor of Venom. They're gonna go for a Witchblade. Which blade is he getting? The Witchblade. Oh. Or he's gonna go for a blink instead. He's gonna get caught by the CK. Probably should have used the Orchid there and walked away. That's tough. It's 32-7. The Veno, they've died the same number of times as the hard support and one additional time than the Huskar. So far, I would say not guilty, but there's still time. We got another marker here. He just TPs into this situation, which is extremely dangerous. Okay. Oh boy, here it is. You can see the spam clicking on the ground. Oh geez. Are they gonna keep their items? They still have their items. Will he break his items? Oh, he goes out to the low ground and dies again. Okay, he's about to respawn. What's he gonna do? What can you do in this kind of game? Play safe? Play further back? Only engage when people go on your offlane and follow your offlane? That would be my guess. No Force Staff versus Clock. So the thing with Force Staff is, can you actually get through the cogs with Force Staff? I thought you bounce off of them. Yeah, they're megas. His team is AFK in the fountain. He's on the only one defending. Yeah. I don't know if you would say this is a traded account, though. Because everyone on the team is playing bad. This is just a super lopsided game. This isn't like the Monkey King last time, where the Monkey King is buying back and throwing intentionally. Like, dying right here, you're really close to your own high ground. That's an overstep, for sure, but they were kind of teasing it with wards first. I don't know. I don't think this is a grief. I think this is a very bad game. There's, wait, a little bit of time. No, the throne is dying. Is he gonna break the items? No, we're just gonna chill in the base. I'll just chill in the base.
Dire's middle tower is now but a memory.
He used his abilities. Okay, he's dead. But the poison remains, and it's hurting the Mars. And the Mars might get killed. Wow. I'm going with not guilty this time. I'm gonna say it's bad play, but not an intentional grief. Maybe for the bracket, very bad play, but not an intentional grief. There's a Spartan in this game. Mars is the god of war, the Roman god of war. Zeus is the Greek god of lightning and thunder. They've got a little bit of representation of each. Loading into the next game here. Let's see what we've got. And it's good. He's a valid hero as any. Mars is a frontliner. He likes to run in there and start fights. Catch people. Anti-Mage mid accused of griefing. Ooh. Already an unorthodox mid pick. I wonder if it's a report of grief for the hero pick or for how they played. We'll have to see. How good of an Anti-Mage draft is this? Anti-Mage is good against Puck. Ancient Apparition, kind of bad against PA, okay against Mirana, so-so against Dawnbreaker. Anti-Mage is level 10. Wait, what? What happened? How many times have they died? They've died 10 times! Okay, we have to go back. What happened? Huh. They have power treads and a manta style. Did the SF walk mid instead? Once again, a super duper lopsided game. Okay. They have 5 TPs. They're gonna smoke out of there. Maybe trying to find a sneaky place to farm. Hey, they got a kill there. Anti-Mage buys back. Shadow Fiend buys back. They're going for it. SF almost gets him. And then Puck and PA kill the AM. What a bad game. 9 deaths, 11 deaths, and then 12 for both SF and AM. What a disaster. Oh no! Anti-Mage clicked mark for sell on their items. And then they're gonna buy all brown boots. Oh my gosh. They have 8 pairs of brown boots queued up. They're gonna be so fast. Wow. Movement speed bonuses from multiple pairs of boots do not stack? What? Oh, so this isn't good. We're gonna go in the woods and farm with the old 5 boots. Anti-Mage, you only have 2 feats. Why do you need 5 boots? Wow. How do you make yourself do this? It's just so painful to attack creeps with nothing but boots. Okay, he's going over here. And then realizes, man, I can't farm. And it's like, yeah, you had treads and a Battlefury. Oh good, we have 6 boots now. Can we get more boots in the backpack here? You still have room for 3 more boots. They're quick buying 8 more pairs of boots of speed. This is some very melted Dota. Maybe they don't know that you only need 1 shoe per foot. You don't need 1 shoe per toe. I've got 10 toes. I need 10 pairs of boots. 1 for brunch. 1 for going out for coffee. And then some for a nice dinner. And then obviously you need to change shoes for the club later, right? And then once you get home, you need some house shoes. And then when you're getting ready for bed, you need some slippers, right? So you need a lot of shoes. That's funny. I've never seen someone have that many boots per minute. And that's ancient. That's an ancient level gamer. So far, we are mostly all guilty, but not 100%. One for each toe on the courier. 50 to 9, don't blame the dude. I still do. You're very patient. If they were on my team, I would report them. It was a hard game, and they had almost no chance to win. But that doesn't mean that you need to break your sports equipment. That's very silly. Just try your best. Split push. Go farm. You played Dota for 13 years? How many matches do you have, roughly? We have another fresh case on our desk. In Dota 2. That's correct. You forgot your brunch boots. Yep. Common mistake. Slark, scripting, and hacking. Slark is pretty good at finding wards. I don't know if that would be what we're looking at here. I haven't really seen a map hacking player in these cases in a while. You can kind of tell by how the cursor moves sometimes. Okay. 3 markers here, and the first marker happens after 30 minutes. Wow. Slark still has their tier 1 item? And they have 4,800 gold. And they're just farming. Without using abilities. Can you bot Dota? Is that a thing? A farmer grief. Well, it's not even farming properly, but it's an ancient game. Look, he's only auto-attacking. But you could use this.
Fortified their towers. Radiant's middle tower
Or what is it? Doesn't he have an ability that deals AoE damage? Yeah, this. His Q deals damage. So if you have full HP, then you deal AoE damage to the camp.
more middle tower for Radiant.
And if you spent your money, you would farm faster. He's looking at the fight. His team is ahead. You're so rich. Get your neutral item. They have 20 Manstone charges for their tier 3 item, and they're refusing to upgrade their item. You have a +7 damage tough pig pole. You could have a nemesis curse with lifesteal or something. I'm just wondering why. Oh, now we're pinging the Rubik for dying. When they're pushing high ground, we're not helping. Man, not spending the gold here. That's upsetting. I'm getting upset just seeing this. They're about to have $6,000. Is this a bot? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They're gonna block this camp though. Would a bot do that?
Middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
They have $6,000. You could buy a reasonable motorcycle for that amount of money.
Radiant's
I wonder if their team is looking at the Slark. A lion is looking at the Slark?
middle tower is under attack.
Centaur bought back. They're trying to defend.
Tower is under siege.
That sucks, man. The Radiant team was ahead by like 3k net worth. And the Slark is like a farm bot, and they're just spam pinging the Rubik and jungling. This is definitely a grief.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
3 dust, award, 6,300 gold. And they didn't upgrade their neutral items.
Radiant's middle tower
Wow.
is taking damage.
Are you griefing?
Radiant's bottom
This is an
tower
Overwatch case where we are reviewing a replay of someone, as you can see here in the top center.
Radiant's bottom
That would be crazy though. What if you tuned into my stream and you just saw me griefing again?
tower has fallen.
That would be extremely off-brand for me. Did something happen at the first marker? It's the same thing. He's just been stuck in this corner farming the same 3 camps.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Does he ever TP back? No. He's gonna get a nullifier with 3k extra gold. He TP'd home. Is he going to use the nullifier? He used the nullifier on the warlock. Okay, this is a grief. He still didn't use his neutral item. He's up to tier 4 neutrals and never upgraded it beyond the tough pig pole. The tough pig pole. Almost certainly got mass reported. They should have been reported. That's insane. I don't know if I've seen someone float 6.4 thousand gold and hold on to their neutral item stones from tier 1 all the way through tier 4. Maybe insufficient for botting? I don't think that was botting. Because the bot wouldn't have blocked the camp like that. That's crazy. You're curious if something triggered this. Maybe. Could be something inside the Dota match, could be something in real life, I'm not sure. But even if someone calls you a poopy doopy, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't upgrade your neutral item. Or show up to at least one fight before your Ancient is killed. They did show up at the end there, but there were a lot of opportunities to use their gold. Pepsi Boy stealing all your at. That's happened twice today. Well, you both have your names start with Pep, so people are trying their best. The two Peps. Hey, Poopy Doopy, can you use your spells? Ah, well, since you called me that, now I'm gonna farm the one ancient camp at the bottom edge of the map for the rest of the game. And not spend my money. So hecking embarrassing. Can't believe it. I can't believe it, chat. Zeus scripting and hacking. Ooh, it's immortal. What the hell is his skin? Where's his beard? He only has eyebrows. That's crazy. Maybe it's just not loaded in correctly. Okay, he's got 4 markers here. It's a divine level game. They're position 4. It's a reply glitch. Gotcha. Hair looking good today. Thank you. Time to break the ice. Uh-oh. Did Zeus buy back? And die back. He has a scepter. He has mana boots. Huh. Okay. There are multiple stacked markers here. Zeus has a refresher and a scepter. There's a DD here. He's pinging it for the team. Zaps to get that ward. He's about to get reported. It's a portrait grief. Zeus showed up clean shaven. Reported. Okay, what's he gonna do? Zeus could benefit from map hacking by knowing when people are low HP, but you could also just pay attention to fights. They're about to get reported here. We're gonna make a Yasha and Kaya. They have an Octarine. Their team is ahead by 5k gold. They TP home. They get a smoke and some wards. The Zeus pinged under their tower. They have vision of no one on the enemy team. They ping that someone has a BKB. They did the refresher ult. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would necessarily be hacking.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. That's all it takes to kill you?
Hmm. Like, that's gonna hurt their team a lot any way you slice it when they have the scepter refresher. They're looking into fog quite a bit.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
3 of the enemies are smoked. It looks pretty normal to me. They have a refresher. I'll help my weak and puny allies where I can. Zeus is mad, or they're mad that the Zeus can one-shot their squishies. Yeah. Well, SF, Ancient Apparition, and Shadow Shaman are all pretty squishy. Jug can spin to take some of the damage off. But they have a very squishy team to a Zeus double nuking them. And he has vision of this, so it's not really... He's about to double ult again. Okay. Zeus killed the AA. There's another accusation here. He's gonna get an Ethereal Blade next. That's good, that's strong. Okay. No, that was just a scouting ult, which a map hacker would not do. Does anyone remember one of the griefing or not griefing cases that we got? There was an Anti-Mage who was scripting his counterspell. So every time Zeus would ult, he would just press E and reflect it. It was so funny. It was a very shameless, blatant hack. Okay, just farming. It's about to get reported here for something. What was that silence? Is there a fight somewhere? Silencer just ulted. Huh. It's weird. He's farming away. Putting the Nimbus down where the wave is going to meet. Again, not unusual. Pretty normal. Skipping forward and replays has weird sound bugs, yeah. It does.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Refresher. Ults again. Gets the Shadow Shaman. He blades him. Silencer buyback silence. And he refreshes and silences again. So many silences. I don't know. It seems like a normal Divine Zeus to me. Nothing that's super blatant. They dropped their arcane boots. But why? For Yules. Okay, they're just not gonna have boots. This is a very rich Zeus. 10, 4, and 21. It's a level spread. They are the tied with second highest level in the game. Okay. You don't love this build for support? Yep, but that's how Zeus 4s play, so. In a 54-minute game like this, it's oftentimes good to have a greedy Zeus. More so than one that's like getting Glimmer and Lotus Orb and whatever. Just pure assist items. This is a long game. Over an hour. deals. SF ults again. Zeus leaps away. Got some Mario skills. Zeus died here. Anything weird? Oh, there was a pause somewhere. Zeus using the high five. Oh, but then he was killed by the ghost. Ah. Okay. Zeus has a cheese. 70-minute game. Phylactery Refresher, Ethereal Blade, Octarine Core, Yasha and Kaya, and a Wind Waker. They're gonna get reported one more time for something. Their team is ahead by 15k net worth, but Radiant has the Aegis and the cheese. Conda is next. They just randomly ult. It's kind of a waste, but what can you do? Still just farming. 75 minutes in. Okay. They ping their own ultimate so the team knows when they're gonna go. There's a SF there. Zeus ulted. Use the refresh. Zeus is running in. That's the Aegis. SF is dead. Zapping the jug. They got the jug. Zeus is BM pausing. I don't think I would give that a grief assessment just for a pause. It's definitely not sportsmanlike, but it's kind of in the typical realm of showboating. Seemed like a normal Zeus to me. Yeah. Like slightly edgy, but nah. I don't think it was that much of a grief. Yeah, looks pretty normal to me. Normal to me, we'll give him a pass. Wow. Actually had two mostly innocent players. Thank you all for your help, and we see you on the next episode of Griefing or Not Griefing. Don't break your items and buy 18 different pairs of boots. Thank you.